All right, welcome back to Evony with Genghis on server 68. So today we're going to use some tactic scrolls. I'm going to show you how important these tactic scrolls are and how I'm going to use 7,000 and feel like I accomplished literally nothing. So it's so depressing, but they're so important. So actually 6,813 tactic scrolls, that's what I have. And as you can see, I have changed to Research Crown for 60%. It's level 9. And I've changed my culture over to American. Now, just a reminder, there is no science here on America. And in fact, one of these other ones right here, China has research speed 3000, but the most important thing when changing is that sub. So right here, I got this sub on, gold, and it gives me 15% extra science. And picked up another American sub from a family member, so 15% more. And then I have Scholar on as well. So another 15%. And these things still take forever to do. So let's get to it. And you know what? Another thing I'm hoping that happens while I do this, I'm really hoping that I pop the Tactic Scroll package, and it used to be, some of the packages have been decreasing. So it used to be 1,500 tax. So I'll use a double coupon. I've actually been saving a double coupon right there for it because it hasn't been popping for me. Every day I go in here, I play around, I do one science and hope it pops, but it doesn't. So I'm hoping when I do all these sciences, it will pop. So first, let's look at everything I've done. And for the most part, I've kind of cherry-picked some stuff, and I've done only the minimum amount to be able to do the next level because I want to get lots of stuff done. And then there's certain things that I've felt are very important, and I've done both. So in terms of here, increased ground troop defense by 40%. So this is a two-way research, and that's what I wanted to focus on. So I want to focus on lots of the two-way stuff because I just think it's more valuable and get 2 for 1. These ones are two-way. But I'm kind of trying to really work on the defensive type of stuff. So ground troop and siege troop. And right here, increase ground troop and mounted troop attack by 4% and reduce enemy range when attacking HP. So I'm kind of avoiding some of that stuff on certain things just to make sure. So let's look through here what I actually can unlock. Now I have Military Academy 3. So you could see right there, it says 3, so I'm gonna find the sweet spot where 4 begins. So that's still part 4. It's part 3, sorry. So that's still Military Academy 3, and right here you can see it now switches to Military Academy 4. So this is the furthest I can get going. So probably not going to get there, but what I'm looking at is these and see if they're worth doing doubles on getting to. So this one's pretty good. Increase ground troop HP when joining Alliance War and increase ground troop defense when defending. And this one is Holy Palace Capacity. This one is increased ground troop defense when attacking and ground troop HP when attacking. So basically it repeats itself a lot. So I could do all this and get down there and get that done, but I'm not sure it's going to be my best value. So let's look at down here. This will increase mounted troop attack. And here we are, Military Academy 4. I can't quite get to that. And this is the one I would want, mounted troop HP. But I need Military Academy 4 to get any more of that done because this is troop defense. And I'd still have to do all this stuff here as well. I don't like these individual ones that are kind of repeating itself. So let's look down here. Increase range troop defense. This is reduce enemy mounted troop defense. And this will increase my range and ground troop attack by 3. That's both ways, offense and defense. And reduce enemy mounted troop defense when attacking. So far, it's not very straightforward, and it's looking expensive if I want to get down to the ones that I really am interested in doing. Increase range troop defense. This one's another range troop and siege machine attack, 3%. Okay, I do like that. And then there I would get shut out. So now let's get over to siege. Siege is a very nice one to get to. And increase siege machine HP when defending. Okay, this is a good one, but it requires Military Academy 4. So what I'd like to find here, okay, we're way down. Those are all Military Academy 4. I'd like to find one that increases siege machine attack when defending. So let's see if they have that. This is siege machine defense. This is increase siege machine defense when attacking, increase siege machine HP when attacking. Siege and defense, okay. It's not looking like I can really get any. That was HP, siege machine attack, so it should be down here. There should be another one. Siege machine defense, siege machine attack when defending, but I need Military Academy 4. So it looks like all the important ones, I really have to get to Military Academy 4. So I think what I'm going to do, I really don't know what I'm going to do. This is such a difficult decision. I could fill in the lower levels. I could do that if I want and then start to move down. I think that might be a good way, or I could do these big ones, but these big blocks. So 300 out of 7,000, that's almost 5% each one that I'd be using, where you get a lot more value if you do these little ones. So that's the debate, right? If I do this, increase rallying capacity by up to 0.5% and get that up, I really don't rally anymore, lead the rallies. There are a couple times where one of my teammates does ask me the size of my war hall and wonder, that's only when quite a few people have left the game. And we are in trouble if I'm the one leading the rally in this alliance. So let's not focus on that. I'm going to speed this up. Okay. And now I think we should get down to my ground troops, and let's get it down to the ground troop defense so I'll unlock these, and I'm going to try and get down to increase ground troop defense by 3% when defending. That's where we're going to try and go, and I think it stops here. Yeah. So we're trying to get to this one, and I'm just going to cherry pick, and this is what I mean by this. So if I look here, those have to be level 10 right before. So I'm going to get these up to only level 10 just to unlock the next level. There's such hard decisions to do here, because everything is so important, and they all add up, but they're all so expensive. And one of these days, I'm just going to have to go and dedicate like 2 months and just say, you know what? I'm going to max out all the early ones that I didn't do, that I just did the minimum on. And that's going to be frustrating, but then it's going to be rewarding. It's going to be, like when you do some of that other stuff you've been neglecting, and it just comes to you. So this increased ground troop and siege attack by 3%. I kind of want to do all of that one. But let's go here. This will increase ground troop HP when joining a war and ground troop defense. So we're going to do all of that. And Holy Palace deserter capacity, yeah, we're going to leave that. So let's finish this. I'm going to go all the way to the max here. And this is a good one. Ground troop defense is definitely one of the most important things on defense. So I do not feel like I'm wasting anything here. This is definitely something that I should be doing. And with my leftover ones, I've kind of decided I'm going to go and do my siege attack, because siege helps on offense and defense. We do run lots of siege rallies here as well, and they are meant to thin out very large opponents. We do have Shalon's semifinals coming up, so why don't we focus on that after? And I think it's one more here. Perfect. So we just added 45% ground HP when joining a war and 60% more when defending. And let's go over to siege. So siege machine defense when attacking, we're going to leave those a little lower. And reduce enemy siege HP. I kind of changed my mind. I kind of don't want that stuff anymore. Such hard decisions. Everything here is awesome. And look at that. I just used 5,200 tactic scrolls getting all that done. And it literally feels like I did nothing. I did one thing. Increase mounted troop attack by 2 and reduce enemy ground troop HP when attacking, and that will unlock, honestly, things I don't really think are that important because I'd have to do a lot to get to this level. So let's see what we got in range. It'd be nice if we had one of those done, and increase range troop defense. Yeah, I'm going to go back to my original plan, and I'm going to do more siege stuff. So increase siege machine defense when defending. That's important. And I'm just going to do this. Get this siege attack out of the way. Get it all done. Let's master it. So that's a 2%er. Do we have a 3%er unlocked? Yes, we do. Right here. Increase siege attack by 2 and reduce enemy siege 10. Oh, we don't. It's this one that we need to get to. And I just don't think we have the tactic scrolls to get to it. Siege machine attack and ground troop attack by 3. I have to get those all the way up. Let's just find some dual purpose ones and let's do these. And we'll just get as many done as we can. So siege HP when defending. Oh, this is so boring. I'm sure for you guys to watch, but so difficult to actually pinpoint what is the most important stuff to be doing. So what do I have left here? I got 434 left. Can I do another one of these siege machines? Yes, I can. And now we're down to 93. And this one will do 61. That'll increase siege machine defense. So let's see how many I have left. I now have 32 scrolls left. And I'm not sure what I'll be able to do here. Hopefully something that has 0. So right there, we could increase Holy Palace capacity. Exactly, 32. Let's just see if there's anything else, because Holy Palace capacity, it's not something that's going to help me in Battle of Shalon's coming up. So does this one? Oh, that's a big one. Increase all troop attack when reinforcing. Yeah, no wonder it's a expensive one. And is there any other zeros here? That one's going to be too expensive, 38. So I guess it is Holy Palace capacity is what we're going to do. All right, did we pop it? And yes, we did. Perfect. So I'm going to buy those with the Huawei discount, get 30% off. I've been praying I pop this at some point during this. So I'm just going to get 3,000 more tax, and then I'm going to save those for the next Tactic Scroll event, and then I'll get rewards where I get to buy about 500 new Tactic Scrolls. So sorry if this was boring to anybody. Just wanted to show you guys how difficult it is to complete the military academy. Don't press those gems. And like, if you just look at what I did there, so I got right here, and now look at all the stuff I still have left to do. And that's the same on every single 4 of these categories. So when I say I'm only doing a little bit, I find it so hard to believe when I hear from other people and they're like, oh yeah, I'm all done level 1, all done level 2, all done. I'm like, how are you all done that? Maybe you're all done all the important stuff. I don't know. Or maybe they just have way more tactic scrolls than me and I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, not coining enough, I guess. So let's look at my tech. I was 32.5 before this began, and I'm now at 34.8. So I went up 2.3 million only. I will go into my regular research factory and get a little bit done in there as well. And basically, I'm just going to, I won't make you guys watch that, but I'm basically just going to completely finish off, try to finish off sub-troop revival and training speed, as you definitely need that in Battlefield to get those subs reactivated. So this is Genghis server 68. Let me know what you've done on Military Academy, or maybe this is unmotivated you and said, you know what, to hell with it, I am not going to K36, because this just seems like a lot of work. All right, like, subscribe, leave a comment.